14 Tuesdays ago, I put out a video saying I want to do these weekly videos, sharing all the knowledge that I've picked up over the years, see if I can do it as an experience, because it takes a lot of discipline. And unless you hold yourself to account by announcing it publicly, I had no excuse. That was 3 months ago, which is unbelievable how fast that's gone. We are now in spring. It wasn't even Christmas, it was 10th of December when I made that announcement video, and now it's 18th of March. I want to share my experience of these past 3 months. Discipline. So one thing I expected I would learn is discipline. You learn a lot of discipline because even if you've got other things happening in your life, you have to find a way, make time, find a way to make that video. One way or another, it needs to go out. Some weeks were very busy because life is life. It's been interesting. It's been really nice. There's something to look forward to every week. So like about Friday, I'm starting to think about what am I going to do next. That weekend, I'm thinking, I'm planning, and I'm getting an idea. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm in stress mode. I'm in like pressure stress mode, like in a good way. What I've created for myself is a non-negotiable deadline every week. It has to be on a Tuesday. Tuesday's the theme, so I don't have a choice. And pressure creates diamonds. And there's what I've observed. Diamonds. For example, my Blender video, breaking down that project, that was the type of video that I thought previously would take me too long, and it almost felt impossible to talk about a project I did because of all the aspects I'd have to cover. I'd have to show me creating each aspect, breaking it all down. And before this series, I tried it. I was editing that for several days, and it's still not done. I've just parked it because it's just overwhelming. There's a couple of steps I need to do to finish it, and I'm just not getting around to it. But with the Tuesday video, it has to go out on Tuesday, and it was very time sensitive because it wasn't any Tuesday. It was New Year's. It was a New Year project. It was so ideal in my mind. Everyone's still feeling that New Year buzz, and then to just show like this is what I did for New Year's, that really added to the impact of the video. So I found a way to make it more efficiently. This is why I'm holding my phone with every video. I've got bullet points of what I'm going to be saying, so it's not a straight up script, but it's very structured. You can still speak naturally, but still remember all the points that you want to cover. And because the project was fresh, I was able to talk about it more comfortably. So that was a big moment for me, that I was able to make a video like that. That's the best performing video I've got on my YouTube channel. It shows that there's a lot more value to be had in there because it's not just how to use a tool, it's more how did I solve several different problems to create this final piece. So I'm hoping to make more of those in the future. But usually that depends on how much time I've got. That week, I had the Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I was able to spend those 3 days making sure that this was a decent video. Routine. The thing I like about this most is the routine. So because I've had this streak of videos going out every week without fail, that adds pressure as well, that you must get the next video out because you haven't missed one yet. There were a couple of weeks where I thought, I don't know if I should, maybe I can skip this week, maybe, and then very quickly it's overridden by, no, you've done all these videos so far every week, don't miss the next one, don't miss the next one, find a way, find a way. So even when I was ill, recording the video takes maybe an hour, half an hour, but then editing the video can take a day. So that day, I couldn't just make a normal video. I had enough painkillers in me to do a normal video, but I wouldn't have enough energy to edit that properly. So I had to make a really short version. The point was that I managed to get something out, and it was still creative. It wasn't just a throwaway, sorry guys, bye. There was a creative touch in that video as well. And it was nice, because even though I was sick, I was still able to make something. Perfectionist. The other thing is I'm a perfectionist. I've always been a perfectionist, so this always flies in the face of delivering on time because you always want to do a little bit more. You're not quite happy with it and you've got really high standards, but when you have a deadline like this, you don't have a choice. It has to go out. So you have to just cut it down to something that's good enough. And that is what the real world is. If you're making a video announcing an event and then the video comes out after the event because you want to spend extra time on the details, well, there's no point then because the event's already happened. It's the first time I've been regularly forced to make these decisions. The delivery is the priority. So it's toned back my perfectionist trait, which I'm really grateful for because I've been trying to hone this perfectionist trait for years and now I've got a way to do that. So in light of that, being a perfectionist, looking back at my videos, I am really proud of what I've made so far. Every week I'm excited to release these videos. The fulfillment that you get every time it goes out, that, oh, I've done it, it's out, people are liking it, this is good, I'm liking it, and it's providing value. It's not just a throwaway video. Variety. One thing that I wanted to make sure of was not to silo myself off into one branch of videos. I don't want to just be the After Effects guy or the Blender guy. I wanted to try different formats, try different styles of videos. I've made an editing video, I've made videos on expressions, Blender, and people are saying, oh, please, more of this, more of this, more of this. So it's nice because I can come back to those, I can revisit those, but then I'm also not making myself just the After Effects guy or just the Blender guy or just the editing guy. Because I enjoy so much of the pipeline, it's important to me to be doing different things all the time, and I want to teach people a whole range of random things and reach out to different communities.
Native uploads.
Which brings me to how I'm posting these videos. So I'm posting these videos natively because I'm more interested in the reach. If you post a video link to YouTube, platforms like LinkedIn and Reddit, people have to click that link to go and see what it is. You're going to get much less people clicking on that link because the website's going to say, are you sure? Are you sure? And it adds friction. So if you just post a native upload to the site, people can just watch it. It will just start playing as they scroll, and then they can stick around if it's good. And that's meant that I've had videos on Reddit of 50k views. In the After Effects subreddit and the DaVinci Resolve and Premiere Pro subreddits, the views have been overwhelming, which is nice because I'm making content for that strand of people. So to be able to just post it to that community and then everyone is able to take a look at it at once, that's been really rewarding. I can see the comments of how many people that certain tip would have helped. And then last week I hit 1,000 subs on YouTube, which is pretty cool. Because in December I was at 120. The channel wasn't really active, so it went from 120 to 1k in about 3 months. I intend to keep doing this. I appreciate the support, and see you next week.